Hi everyone, Jamie Thor here. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today I want to talk a little bit about managing your finances when you're in your 20s. I've been substitute teaching in the schools. I used to be a financial advisor at Morgan Stanley and another financial company. I decided to step away from that industry, but I also have been substitute teaching in the schools and always dreamed of being a college professor. That said, I speak to young people all the time. In my church, I'm very active. I speak with young people all the time, and I do hear that many of them are not prepared financially. So the first thing I would recommend that you do is just do a budget, okay? Like figure out how much money you have coming in, figure out the bills that you need to pay, and hopefully, ideally, however much money you have coming in exceeds the bills that you have to pay. Now, the second thing that I warn against big time is avoid any credit cards at any cost, no matter what. Dave Ramsey is known for saying, get out of debt, but those are the people that really truly fell for this notion that living on credit and using, consumer credit is okay. And basically people, because of fluctuations in jobs, because of the markets, because of even mortgage rates, there's been a lot of big things that have happened. So again, if you're in your let's say you're 18, 19, out of the house, it would be a young time to be out of the house for many people, but there are plenty of young people that are out of the house at 18, 19. We do have a good segment, a good portion of young people that are in high schools and they want to do better than their parents, and they don't know how. So the more sophisticated strategy of using debt to leverage and make money is, Dave Ramsey is so good at pointing out, that's more sophisticated, and it's more than most people can handle. So start with the fundamentals, right? Keep it simple. The other thing I recommend that you do is, even if you don't get a financial planner, that you speak to one. Many companies will offer a 401k, a 403b. If you're working in the public sector, there's going to be, I live in Ohio, so it might be PERS. If you're a teacher, it might be STRS. The point is, the best time for you to start squirreling money away is in your 20s. So do your best to see if you can get, as quickly as possible, money, at least a match. So if your company is offering a 3% match, make sure that you are putting in at least 3% of your pay so you can double your dollars, okay? And so beyond that, you should really see if you can stretch yourself when it comes to investing. But the most important thing is for you to be very careful about spending and make sure that you are living within your means. And if it means that you don't go out and party and, or really honestly that you find a church group and you do sand volleyball or softball or something along those lines, where you're not, because booze and now in America, cannabis, those kinds of cigarettes, those kinds of recreational toxins, they will completely they will drain your pocketbook. For some people, it turns into addictions and it can bankrupt your life. So those are the three tips that I have for today. I urge you to talk to financial people. Number one, there's people that are in their 20s, 30s, and 40s that are just getting into the industry. Education is big. They will present financial structures, a financial plan, give you hopefully solid ideas and suggestions for a reasonable term life insurance just to mitigate risk. Of course, make sure you keep your auto insurance completely current. You know, if you have renter's insurance, keep up on those things. But yeah, be responsible. I hope that this is helpful. And that's a wrap. Thanks for tuning in. My website is Thor Wellness Group, and I'm glad you joined. I hope you find value in this. Mwah. And for all you mama bears out there, or even papa bears, encourage, and talk with your youngins, your teenagers, and your adult children about money, but also talk with the neighbors or the kids in the schools, or if you recognize that there is maybe perhaps a kid who isn't getting the strong coaching, parental coaching. It really does take a lot of people to invest in one person for a mature and healthy person to evolve. And so we have to just be honest and realize there are some people that are disadvantaged. So I know I'm grateful for anybody that stepped in the gaps for me. All right, sorry, I went a little long on that, but yeah, thanks a lot. Be wise, be smart, and watch out. Stay away from consumer debt. It's absolutely nuts to spend an inordinate amount of money. Like watch the cars. They're going to try to sell you debt. Try to buy things in cash, okay? You got me? Come back and see me. Bye.